Hello, everybody. My name is John Beese. I'm the founder of Masters Fantasy Football Leagues, and I'm here with today's episode of the Dynasty Sorcerer series. This is a series that's hopefully going to help you to win your Dynasty League. It's going to help you to build and maintain a very strong team, not only for this year but for many years to come. And it's going to be a fairly simple, some very simple things you can do to do that. Today we're talking about trading, and we're talking about a very specific trade. We're talking about trading with the guy that really annoyed you last year with all of his trade offers. In every league, there's always somebody that really likes to trade, and what they do is they send you out a plethora of trade offers. They're just constantly trading. They're constantly kicking the tires, constantly trying to see, to get you to make a trade that you don't want to make, or that nobody want to make. A trade like, Tom Brady for Joe Burrow. That's the kind of trade offer they would make. Or a Cam Newton, David Johnson, and Mark Ingram for Patrick Mahomes and a first. But and it's not. But when you're seeing these trades from this guy, he's not only doing that trade to you, he's offering that trade around to everybody. Or he's always offering trades out. He's always kicking the tires. And for the most part, you can't really trade with this guy. But there is one time there you can trade with him, and that time is right now. And there's a specific asset that he has that you're trying to get. You're trying to get his 2022 first-round pick. I'll tell you one of the things that I do when I'm trying to build a team for the future is I'm trying to have 4 picks every year. I'm trying to have 2 firsts and 2 seconds. The easiest way to get a first is to get the first from this guy because he likes to trade. You're not going to be able to get his 2021 first-round pick because he already traded. He traded it last year. If you don't know who this guy is, all you need to do is look at all the trade offers from last year and see who sent you the most. That's the guy you're looking to trade with. And he's out there right now making trade offers. He's out there trying to everybody. But the reason you want to trade with them right now is the reason you want to trade them right now is a lot of people in your league aren't really active right now. They're doing baseball, they're doing basketball, they're just taking some time off, they're working. Kids' birthdays, Easter Sunday, whatever it is. Lots of people aren't. I mean, football is not for another 5-6 months, and they certainly aren't thinking about their dynasty team right now. So what you want to do is you want to actually, in this particular time, you're going to want to initiate the trade with him as opposed to having him initiate the trade with you. And you're going to make an offer that the offer is going to favor you, and it's going to favor you by quite a bit. The reason you want to make the offer that way is you want to make sure he doesn't accept it. But what you're trying to do is get a dialogue with him. And you're trying, because he's looking to trade anyways. And what you're trying to find is some player on your roster that you really don't want, a player that you don't think has a lot of value. It's going to have some value. I'm not talking about trading, trading something completely useless because he's not going to make that trade. But you're going to find a player on your team or a couple players on your team that you're going to trade to him for his 2022 first-round pick. And what's happening here, or what he's doing, is a 2022. It's so much easier to trade for a 2022 first-round pick than a 2021 first-round pick. The 2021 first-round pick, hey, that's right now. That's a player that you're going out right now. You're thinking Jamar Chase. You're thinking of Kyle Pitts. You're thinking of Trevor Lawrence. But what you're not thinking about, hey, there's going to be great players next year too. And I'm not going to say I don't know who they're going to be, but I just know they're going to be there. And nobody's thinking about those players right now. So now is the easiest time to get that 2022 pick. And maybe it costs you a 2021 second and David Johnson. Maybe that gets you his 2022 first. And that 2022 first could turn into the Saquon Barkley next year. This guy, and what you want to do is like I said, you start with a trade, a trade that grossly favors you, but then he's going to offer a trade back. And that trade back, and he's going to start giving you some ideas of what players in his roster on your roster that he might want. And you're, maybe it's a Kareem Hunt. Now, Kareem Hunt's he's a great player to trade with this guy. Kareem Hunt's got value. Kareem Hunt's a good player. But if you're a rebuilding team, Kareem Hunt is not a player that does you any good whatsoever. That's the exact kind of player that you'd be looking to make this trade with this guy with. and trying to get his 2022 first. And in fact, you might want to try and get his 2022 first and second. And the reason you want to accumulate these extra draft picks is, think about it. If you have 2 firsts and 2 seconds every year, 5 years down the road, that means you've got 20 players on your roster, and you're going to miss. Obviously, you're going to miss some of these players, but you've made 20 picks of value, 20 high value picks in a 5-year period. That's almost your entire team is going to be filled with first round picks, first and second round picks. The best time to go get those 2022 picks, go get that first round pick is right now. It's the easiest time. After the NFL draft happens, after your rookie draft happens, the 2022 picks are also going to they're going to be the next most valuable thing, because the 2021 picks are already gone. And so if you want to get draft picks, you're trying to rebuild, those are the only picks that are available. Best to go get them now while people aren't thinking of their value before the college hype hits. That's all I got for this episode. There will be another episode coming up. And please drop a like and subscribe. We do have orphan teams for sale. We have over 600 Dynasty leagues at Masters Fantasy Leagues. If you're looking to do a fresh league, please feel free to join. If you're looking for an orphan team, we hope you'll buy one. That's all I got. Thanks, everybody.